Welcome to the Bring Me to Life podcast. Here are your hosts, CeeLo Mon and Shannon Shine.
Hi guys, welcome to Project Bring Me to Life podcast. Thank you for waking up and shining on with us.
Thank you indeed. This is going to be a really great episode. I'm super pumped for you guys. So this interview, we talked with Shenice Jones, and Shenice Jones is a Reiki Healer, Reiki Practitioner, she calls it, and we talk with her about the soul. We get in deep with soul healing, how you can heal your soul, how your soul can heal itself and repair itself, and how the mind and body will follow that healing. She also talks about how everything has a soul, so it is super, super interesting.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I think it's going to be a podcast that you'll really enjoy. So when you're done listening, please remember to share on your favorite social media. Yeah,
and another thing I would like to mention really quickly is if you're listening to this on iTunes or Stitcher or Spreaker, head over to our YouTube page, youtube.com/Project Bring Me to Life. You can see each podcast in video, and the videos are getting really neat. Vice versa, if you're listening to this on YouTube, you can download this on iTunes. You can download it on Stitcher, and, go to our Facebook, like our Facebook page, and show us some love. Comment on the video or comment whatever you're listening on. If you have iTunes, give us a review, give us a rating. It really helps. And we're really putting a lot of energy into this, and we want the stuff to explode. We want the stuff to go worldwide. So thank you very much.
Stay awake and shine on always.
Welcome to Project Bring Me to Life. Bringing to life the conscious arts. Giving a voice to spirituality. Covering art, music, metaphysics, and holistic health.
So, welcome to the show, Shenice. I just want to say, first of all, it's a pleasure to have you. I've listened to your show, and I enjoy what you do. So, thank you for coming on today.
Thank you so much, Christopher. I'm excited.
It's going to be a good show.
Yeah, it's going to be a good show, definitely. So, for all of our listeners, could you explain a little bit about who you are and what you do?
Okay, well, my name is Shenice Jones. I am a medical intuitive, a healer. I'm doing so many things now, so I've just narrowed it down to spiritual practitioner. I work with spiritual energy. I work with the soul. I also teach people to develop their own. Well, actually, I'm not even going to say develop their own, to ignite their intuition so it can be stronger in the world that we're living in today, because it's coming together. The science is starting to actually see and realize that, okay, there is a soul, or there is something there that's animating its own force. But that's what I do. I also have a radio show on Blog Talk Radio called the Oracle Treehouse, where we talk about these types of things. And we also do readings, we do healings. I've really been focusing on the healing because people need that in their lives. A lot of people are just now waking up to, you have control of your life. You can heal your life. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't realize that it's the mental and emotional that's really blocking them. So in order to get to the root of that problem, we have to look at the energy and the soul of the body, and that's how to change that around. So that's why I've been really focusing on the whole healing thing right now on the show. But it still got the whole intuitive thing, because you need your intuition in order to tune into your body. So that's who I am, what I do.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
I love it.
I love it too. At Project Bring Me Life, we do have a lot of readers. And we do card readings every full moon and new moon. So
I like that you describe yourself as a spiritual practitioner, because what a lot of people don't realize is once they get into that energy work and that realm or that lifestyle, pretty much, you end up being a person that has many caps or many different uniforms. You can do Reiki, you can do card readings, you can all these different things. And a lot of people don't realize that a spiritual practitioner is someone who lives that lifestyle and doesn't just practice it. So I really enjoyed that wordage that you used.
Thank you. I've been doing this since I started my business in 2008, and the whole time since then, I've been like, okay, well, I'm an intuitive. Okay, but I like the healing. And just recently, it's like, okay, yeah, we're practitioners. That's what we are.
For sure.
Definitely. So for this interview, this episode, you're on the show to talk about the power of the soul and its ability to heal itself and others. So let's just give a little bit your definition of what the soul is.
The soul is that part of you, the whole reason why you're here is not just your body. You have a body, but you have this soul, I want to say, that's on a mission, has a purpose, and that's come from the other side to come here to Earth to accomplish some things that they talked about on the other side. And with having the soul, you have soul abilities. That's part of what my definition of the soul is. It's kind of elaborated and expanded since then, because I've gotten a lot of my teachings recently from a teacher by the name of Dr. Master Shigong Shah. He teaches that everything has a soul. Not only do you have a soul that's like in the heart, a lot of people say it's in the heart. Excuse me, some people say it's below the heart, but mainly it's in your heart. But your heart has a soul. Your body has a soul. Your animal has a soul. The equipment that we're talking on has a soul. And in his teaching, being that everything has a soul, everything has the power to heal itself. Not only does soul do you have a soul, but your soul, everybody's soul has the power to heal and repair itself. And when you heal at the soul level, the mind and the body will follow. We used to be back in the day, or we're still now, it's mind over matter. We're coming into a new age now. It's soul over matter. Yeah, you still have the mind, but if you don't have it at that soul level, if you're not following what your soul does or your soul wants it to do, you have sickness, you're unaligned, and the stuff comes back. So we have to heal at the soul level.
That's very interesting. And while you were talking about how, the equipment that we're using has a soul, that's an interesting perspective that I've never really considered before. But, I know, right? Right, yeah. But I have had technology where for some reason it wasn't working or it was broken. And then all of a sudden it was like, wow, this is working. I don't understand how this could be working. So
my car does that. My speakers in my car fix themselves sometimes.
Exactly. Oh my God, when I first heard it too, I was like, wow, okay, so everything has a soul, from the phone that I'm talking on to my car. That's kind of crazy, but okay, I'm digging it.
Yeah, definitely. So let's get into the power of the soul. What sort of power does the soul contain?
Well, the soul has power to heal. It has the power to communicate, not just with itself, but also with the other souls in its body and outside of the body. The soul can also grow. The soul can also show you how to teleport. The soul is basically the same strength that we have on the physical plane. Your soul has, and then some. How are people starting to soul travel? Yeah, soul travel, astral travel. You're using a part of your soul to do that. But the main thing we're focusing on right now is the whole healing thing. Because healing at the soul level is basically where it's at. People are getting rid of cancer by doing soul healing at the soul level. You ever wonder how people, they get cancer and they go into remission, and then like 2 or 3 years down the line, it comes back? Well, it comes back because the soul of the cancer is still there. If the soul of the cancer is still there, that energy is still there, and it's going to manifest on the physical plane. So we use soul healing to correct that and transform that. The soul, mind, and body is that.
Now, they use a lot of that terminology in Reiki and theta healing and stuff like that. Is that where you got really into this, or can you tell us how you got into the soul healing itself?
Oh, yeah. Well, like I said earlier, Dr. Master Shigong Shah, if y'all want to know more about him, go to his website, drsha.com. but he is the main person that I've learned these teachings on the soul and soul healing and what the soul can do. So the soul can do. He breaks down the body into 3 bodies: the soul body, the soul body, the energy body, and the body itself, the physical body. And when those are aligned, everything is good. When those are out of alignment, you have blockages, you have sickness, you don't have a good relationship, you don't have money. When those are aligned, things are flowing well. He's basically based on a whole bunch of traditional Chinese medicine, because I've been doing my own research and studying, and a lot of his stuff really coincides with traditional Chinese medicine. Not to mention, he is a traditional Chinese medicine doctor and a Chinese doctor and a Western doctor.
Wow. Well, neat. So soul healing is different than Reiki?
I wouldn't say that, because Reiki has a soul. Everything has a soul. So Reiki has a soul. We're just using it at the soul level instead of the energetic level. Reiki is a form of energy healing. Soul healing brings in a whole nother level. We take it into the soul level, which makes it actually, you think about it, more powerful, because you're not just using the energy of soul, the energy of Reiki, you're using the energy, the soul of the Reiki.
And could you describe a little bit about how you get to the soul level, or when you're preparing to do a soul healing, what is the process look like for that?
Basically anybody can do it. I'm a big thing on teaching, because we have the power to do this. He teaches what's called, Dr. Master Shi Gong Sha teaches what's called the 4 power technique. You might have heard me talk about it on the show before. Soul power. Soul power is basically you're invoking the soul of whatever it is that you're healing, or you're basically starting a conversation with it. Basically, you're going to say, "Dear soul, mind, and body of my relationship, my knee, if you're having a problem with your knee, my finances, I love you. You have the power to heal yourself. Do a good job." That's the soul power. Body power is where you put your hands, is where the healing goes. If you're having issues with relationships or finances, put your hand over your heart. Then we're going to do the visualization, visualizing golden light. I'm sure everybody on this show knows about how powerful light can be. There have been many books written about light. Light has the power to heal. And mind power is really, really powerful. We know how powerful mind is. So visualizing golden light, for some people it might be rainbow light or brighter. Let go with it. Let it go. Then we bring in the sound power. Sound power is basically chanting. You can chant, "Golden light, heal my knee. Golden light, heal my finances. Golden light, heal my relationship." And just visualize it for about 3 minutes. It don't have to be like a whole long process. 3 minutes a day. My challenge for everybody. I call it the 4 power technique challenge. Focus on a certain part of a situation or physical issue that you want to heal. Do that technique practice for 3 minutes each day for a week. You'll see something. Trust and believe that.
Yeah. How important is faith for this technique?
That's a good question. I've been doing my research, and I've witnessed people who didn't have any faith or at all and be transformed, or belief too. They say belief has a big part in it too, but like I said, I've witnessed people who say they didn't believe and it happened. So I feel like it's all a matter of the universe.
Yeah, I really like that. We were just talking a little bit about, using light to protect yourself with Shay. She was an empath, and she was talking about how you can use light to sort of protect your energy from, absorbing other people's negative energies that might be trying to get in. So really like that talking about the power of light.
Yeah. Yes. I mean, we're made of light. We are totally made of light. Before we came into this physical presence, manifesting in this physical body with tissue, that tissue was light. It was energy. It's a soul. So I'm loving it. I'm not only am I a teacher of this, I'm a student. I will always be a lifelong student of this. I love teaching this because it opens so many doors.
Mm-hmm.
So many doors to wonder. Actually, so many questions too.
Yeah. Have you heard of David Wilcock?
The name sounds familiar.
He's pretty big. If you listen to the podcast Project Camelot, he's been on there a few times, and he did this study where they had, I think it was like a chicken egg, and then they also had the DNA of like a lizard or something. And what they did was they used light to shine on the DNA of the lizard onto the egg of the chicken. And when the egg hatched, it was actually a lizard. So basically what he came out of it with is that DNA can be transmitted through light. And, DNA is information. So information is traveled through light. So I think it's important that, the sun is always, transmitting that light to us.
The egg hatched as a lizard?
Yep.
What?
Yep.
That's crazy.
I know, right? Yes. Matter of fact, I was about to say, David Wilcock, yes, he wrote the Synchronicity Cube. Am I correct?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yes. I'm familiar with him because I've also seen him I've seen him on a show that Joe Rogan did. But interesting enough, that same experiment that you described, oh my God, his name escapes me. What's that guy's name who says his past life, he was Edgar Casey? I forgot his name just that quickly.
I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure.
Oh God, his name, I just saw him on TV yesterday, but he, was talking about that in a show that I was watching a couple days ago where they used, the light of a liver, and the liver reproduced in the other animal. That was so cool. But yeah.
Wow.
No.
Wow, that's pretty
Reproducing
interesting.
organs.
Yeah, it's
exactly.
That's pretty interesting. So, I think it was your show yesterday that you did, and you do all your shows live. So definitely deep respect for you for doing that.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You talked about soul travel and then astral travel, and is there a difference between the two?
Me personally, I don't think so. Unless you're just using the energy body, but I feel like that wouldn't be safe for you to use your energy body. I feel like it'd be safer to use your soul body. Mm-hmm. Me personally, I've had one out of body experience, and I got caught up in my blanket. I have no idea how that happened, but I actually understand how it happened because I'm out of my body. I'm not fully. So I guess my energy mixed with the energy of the blanket or whatnot. So I'm really not sure. I'm totally open to doing it again. But I think you can probably do it with both, but I think it's safer to do it with your soul.
Okay. Yeah, cool. I just was curious about that. So
no problem.
Yeah, definitely. So is there any specific experience that that really has stood out to you from doing any of these soul healings?
Doing them or receiving them?
Either.
Or both. Either one. Well, I was in a retreat with my teacher, Dr. Master Qigong Sha, and it was via webcast. And at that point in time, he was actually doing remote healing. You don't have to be in the room. Remote healing is when you don't even have to be in the room with the person. You can send it at a distance. And he was sending healing. And at that point in time, I think I was trying to recover from a case of pneumonia. He sent healing energy out, and I had like a blockage, I guess you could say phlegm or whatnot in my chest, cold or whatnot. I felt this blockage now move from one lung to the other to my right shoulder and go down my arm and dissipate out of my pinky.
Wow.
I was like, okay. This is real. I was like, whoa, okay, this is real. This is real. Like, I was like, okay, yeah. I thought that was the coolest thing ever. I'm like, okay, because at that point in time, I was like, does this really, really work? I mean, the whole soul healing thing, I had been doing my own soul healing, invoking the soul of my lungs. Forgot to tell you, I'm in the process of healing myself of asthma. As you know, asthma is a respiratory, I guess you could say disorder, disease or whatnot. Had it since I was a little child. Most people who don't grow out of it, they have it for life. I've been working to heal that ever since, talking to my lungs and everything. And I have been sick a lot frequently. They say people with asthma do get pneumonia on a frequent basis. At that time, I had it. And when that happened, I was just like, whoa, seriously.
Yeah, that's a big impact to be able to cure those kind of diseases or different issues within our personal bodies. And asthma is definitely one of those things that can hold you back sometimes if you can't get past it. So it's good that you were able to feel that change.
Man, I felt that day. I felt that day, and I still continue to feel when I do healing by myself.
So, do you think it's important for people to be skeptical, maybe openly skeptical? Because a lot of people may say like, "Oh, this is interesting. I don't know if it'll work, but maybe I'll try it," or something of that sort.
I love the quote that my teacher gives with this. He says, "If you want to know if a pear is sweet, taste it. You can try it for yourself. Doing that 4-power technique alone. No, now you may not get a result like right then and there, like he's really on the whole soul healing miracle type thing where it just happens. Yes, that's totally possible. But we live in this world, this yin and yang world. Any and everything can happen in between. So if you don't get anything the first time you go around, do it for a week. Like I said, if you do it for a week, you will see something, even the minutest of changes. So I say try it first.
Mm-hmm. Yes, everybody try it. So where can people find you, and how can they, if they want to have a session with you, how can they do that?
Oh, they can call me at 757-321-0058, or they can email me at Oracle Treehouse at AOL.com.
Brilliant.
And I'm also on Facebook, Facebook.com/Oracle Treehouse, and Twitter at Oracle Treehouse.
Yeah, beautiful. And I've really enjoyed all the shows that you're doing, and the fact that you are doing them live. Is it every day of the week?
No, just Tuesdays and Thursdays, 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 Pacific.
Okay.
I would love to do them every day. I just need a sponsor. You know?
Yeah, definitely. We did them on Tuesday and Thursday for a while, and doing 2 shows a week is very, it's a lot of work. So
especially live,
yeah,
because that's when we did our Tuesdays and Thursdays were live. So kudos to you, and your project and business are amazing. You said you've been going since 2008.
Yeah, since 2008.
That's awesome. That gives hope to other projects and spiritual practitioners that are just getting into their path and learning what their divine purpose is, to really just stick with it, and motivation to know that like it is something you can do long term if you put your heart in it.
Oh, totally. If you have to, you gotta learn. You gotta listen to the whispers, listen to your intuition, and if it's in your heart, the universe will provide a way.
Mm-hmm. A ho to that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we do know. So, was there anything as did we miss anything that you might have wanted to mention?
You asked me earlier if for the skeptic. Mm-hmm. Try the 4-power technique for yourself. If you don't get instant results, try it for a week. If your symptoms are worser, then It's like something that can be handled. Continue to go to the doctor. We didn't mention that. All healing modalities are not to be used by themselves. You are still supposed to go to the doctor. You're still supposed to eat healthy. You're still supposed to exercise and eat healthy. You need to get your mental health on. This is covering the energy and the soul level. But you still have to take care of it from the other end. I look at it like working at both ends of the pole of the spectrum, but you need all of that. It's a balance thing. That's totally what it is. It's a balance thing.
Yep, it's totally a lifestyle. You can't just fix one without the other, or it'll imbalance itself completely. It's got to be a lifestyle decision.
Exactly. But yeah, so please go to your doctor. And how do we know? We don't have the proof. We need the proof. Mm-hmm. Okay, I've been doing soul healing for a month now. I went to the doctor and he said my cholesterol is down. Okay.
Oh yeah.
It's working. Keep at it. So that gives you a permanent record, not just for yourself, but for others too. So like I said, please go to the doctor, stay healthy, y'all, and add that soul healing.
Awesome.
Yeah, brilliant. So, Shenice Jones, the Oracle Treehouse Radio show host, we appreciate having you on our show tonight.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I had fun.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, and we strongly encourage our viewers to give her radio show a check out because it has helped us a lot along our way. So.
Yep. So make sure, everybody, stay tuned. We are going to have a meditation and card readings up next. And again, Shenice, thank you so much. And everybody, stay tuned.
Shine on.
Thank you. Bye. One love.
Hello, everybody, and thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of Project Bring Me to Life. Shantastic Shine here doing your collective card reading. This week I have decided to use my Ascended Masters Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. And this week we have some really amazing Ascended Masters that have shown themselves, and it's a really amazing message. I think it's important for everyone to really embrace this message this week in coming to the end of the year. So first, with our three-card spread, the first card we have is actually Archangel Michael. And he's here to tell you that whatever the situation is that you're currently going through, you can do it. You can get through it, and it's important to remember that you're very qualified and ready to take the steps toward your desired outcome. And it's also important to remember that you have what it takes to fulfill your dreams and your life's purpose. You don't need someone else to tell you it's okay to make that jump. You need to make that jump yourself. And this card signals that it's time now to really make that move and know that you can do it. You can take action without delay or hesitation and really just prepare yourself without procrastination. You just do it. You're really a valuable and beloved person, and it's time for you to break your bigger goals into some smaller steps so that you can take one step a day. Know that you're on the right path, and it's important to let go of perfectionism and know that you'll do just fine getting it done in general. Archangel Michael is a really powerful overseer of the guardian angels. He helps light workers to really remember and to fulfill their life's purpose. Michael also holds a sword of light to cut away fearful attachments that bind us in apathy or procrastination. He's there to give us courage and strength to make these life changes and to move beyond your current comfort zone. You can call upon Archangel Michael for protection, motivation, clarity, and even courage through this time. So Archangel Michael is really just an amazing Ascended Master to have on your side during any situation. But this specific time, he's saying you can do it. It's really time to follow your dreams and start the new year off right and embrace whatever your next chapter is meant to be. Which brings us to our second card, Melchizedek. He brings us the Spiritual Law of Attraction card. It also says that the situation that you're currently going through has come to you via the spiritual law of attraction, which is kind of funny because our last week's episode was on the law of attraction and consciously creating your surroundings, and you should definitely check out the Brent Marchant episode from last week on projectbringmetolife.com. But this is saying that you've attracted certain people or situations and belief systems because they mirror your thoughts, your emotions, and your core beliefs. In the same way, people and situations that you once found desirable are now moving out of your life as you've shifted your energy In your spiritual path, it also attracts like, which means everything and everyone that you're now drawing into your life is similar to your thought patterns or what you wish to experience. So if you want to change what or who you attract or what you're going through, it's important to hold a more positive, loving, and joyful aspect on life. Approach everything like it's the movie that you wish to watch. If you are wanting to be a part of a romantic comedy, make your life a romantic comedy. If you're someone who really just enjoys action and drama for some reason, then that's probably what you're going to attract into your life. The Ascended Masters and Angels can really help you with whatever shift it is you're trying to make in your current world. And know that you can change or heal the situation by really alleviating your thoughts to a more positive level. Your prayers and affirmations and things that you say a lot have attracted this new energy or situation into your life. The situation is not a reward or a punishment. You've just attracted it, which means that you can also repel or magnify it as you choose. So make sure to visualize and affirm only what you desire. Melchizedek was also a Canaanite priest king and a teacher of the patriarch Abram. He's associated with the Archangel Michael as well, and Jesus in many ancient spiritual texts, including some who interchange his name with Michael's and Jesus's. So it's interesting that Michael and Melchizedek both came together. It's also, Melchizedek is reputed to be Noah's descendant and really just a great spiritual master of alchemy and sacred geometry, and he's kind of considered the building block of matter. And you can call upon Melchizedek for help in mastering manifestation and to understand esoteric wisdom. We also talked about Melchizedek in a prior episode of Project Bring Me to Life in Season 2 with Mark David Gerson. He actually did messages from Melchizedek and channeled some awesome information. So that's another amazing podcast you might want to check out to learn more about Melchizedek. Now our last card. Our center card kind of led to this one too. Our last card is actually Merlin, and he brings us the energy healing card. And he's also here to say that the situation that you're currently in involves some sort of healing, be it whether you're being the healer in the situation or you're being healed through a situation. It's important for you to realize that you have these special abilities, being a healer or being a creator or just being a awake human, that you can really direct through your hands and your body and your thoughts and just your heart. By sending this loving energy out to alleviate and to heal the situation, you can clear the energy in a home, your office, a vehicle, just any place you are. You can clear this energy through the with like putting out positivity in your daily life and just using your hands to push away the bad energy. Your experiences with energy healing may also end up being so powerful that you decided to really conduct some sort of healings or purification process as like a profession or like a thing that you do for other people to help them clear their energy. So if energy healing is something that's important to you right now, it's important to practice it. Maybe take an energy healing course such as Reiki or pranic healing or just healing touch. And your life purpose involves conducting energy in a positive manner. So really clear the space in your home or your office through some feng shui or burning some sage, or there's so many other methods too, just having some really good crystals, and send love to the situation that you're in, even if it's one that you're not really comfortable with right now. If you put love out, you're going to receive love back in some way. So everything is healing and it's going to be okay. So no one knows really for certain whether Merlin actually lived as a mortal man or not, but what is agreed upon is that the Merlin is this quintessential magician in like a sage wizard archetype, and he's associated with King Arthur's Camelot and Avalon and Glastonbury, and he's also considered to be an aspect of the Hermes, in the teacher of esoteric wisdom, and he's really powerful, and he's just an amazing ascended master to have on your side, and he helps other spiritual teachers and healers focus their energies in beneficial ways. So the spirit of Merlin lives, even if the physical man did not. And I've actually heard before that Merlin was the title for like a healer in the Camelot day and age, and kind of in like the Renaissance. So call in your own inner Merlin and use your energy wisely to really just push yourself. Know you can do it. Know that you're attracting what is coming your way, and it's time to make things go the way you want them to go. You make your reality. Embrace that. So, yeah, have a great day, and thanks for waking up and shining on with us. Stay tuned for the meditation.
Hello, and welcome to another 2-minute meditation. For this 2-minute meditation, we are going to use the law of attraction. So sit back, relax, and close your eyes. Begin to focus on your breathing. Notice your lungs filling with air as you breathe in. And as you exhale, try and get all the air out of your lungs. Do this a few times, becoming more and more relaxed each time you do it. And now that we are relaxed, begin to think of something that you would like to bring into your life. It could be an experience, it could be an item or material, it could be a feeling. And just begin to think about that. The more you think about what you want, the more opportunities the universe will give to you. So continue thinking about what it is you want to manifest. What would it be like to have that thing that you are looking to attract to yourself? What sort of emotions or feelings would you be having? Those are things that you should think about while attracting this. Another important thing is to feel the gratitude as if you already have it. Feeling this gratitude is like putting wood on a fire. And now that you have created your opportunities, remember that you have to act on those opportunities for the law of attraction to be completed. So look out for those opportunities, and when you see them, seize them and make it happen. Thank you for listening to this 2-minute meditation. Find more at csclawson.wordpress.com. Thank you, and have a great week.